This is the size of the crocheted piece for bags of different sizes. For this crochet piece, we'll need to use 2 skeins of yarn. We crochet with double strands of yarn. Find the ends of both yarn strands. Then we'll hold the 2 strands together. Wrap the yarn around your hand together. Hold the yarn end firmly. Here, we use the 3.0 mm end, the 4/0 end of the double-ended. Place the hook under the yarn. Then yarn over. Then we pinch here with our fingers. Then we make a chain stitch. Yarn over. After pulling the yarn through, we'll tighten the loop. Now we have 1 loop on the crochet hook. Then we'll start crocheting. This loop doesn't count as a stitch now. We'll work 9 chain stitches in total. If you're making a large bag, here we need to make 11 chain stitches. Yarn over. Pull through. It forms a V shape here. This is the first chain stitch. Mark the center of the V shape with a stitch marker. This is the first chain stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Here is the second chain stitch. Take a look at the second V shape. This is the first V shape. Yarn over and pull through. Take a look. V shape. This is the third one. Now we have 9 chain stitches. After completing the crochet, let's count them. Then we'll place a stitch marker in the middle of the 9th V shape. Next, we'll be working within these 9 chain stitches. We'll work 1 single crochet stitch into each chain stitch. That makes a total of 9 single crochet stitches. First, make a chain stitch. Yarn over and pull through. We insert the hook into the 9th V shape. This is the position of the 9th chain stitch. Start crocheting single crochet stitches. Insert the hook through the middle of the V shape. Yarn over. Yarn over and pull through. Here we've completed 1 single crochet stitch. A V shape will form above the post stitch. Still at the position of the first single crochet, we'll attach a stitch marker here. Here is the 9th V stitch. Here's the 8th one. We insert the hook into the next V shape. a single crochet stitch. Here we have the second single crochet stitch, a V-shaped stitch. Continue crocheting. Insert hook into the middle of this chain stitch. Then make a single crochet. Insert through the middle of the V shape. Now we have 3 V-shaped stitches. Insert the hook. Make a single crochet stitch. The following sections can be crocheted independently. We've now made 8 single crochet stitches. The last single crochet stitch is inserted at this position. Complete the last single crochet stitch. After completing the 9th single crochet stitch, we place a stitch marker under the V shape of the 9th single crochet stitch. We've completed all 9 single crochet stitches. We can count the V-shapes on top. There are 9 V-shapes in total. Let's start crocheting the next row. After completing each row, we need to flip the piece to the back side. Flip it over like this to the back side. Then we'll continue to single crochet. Make a single crochet in each V-stitch. Here we'll make a total of 9 single crochets. First, we still need to make a chain stitch. A foundation chain for single crochet. Yarn over and pull through. 1 chain stitch. Chain stitch. After completing the crochet, we make a single crochet in each V-stitch. Total of 9 single crochet stitches. Here we've placed a stitch marker. This is where our first single crochet stitch is. We can now remove the stitch marker. Let's remember this position. We'll insert the hook at this spot later. Insert the hook. The first V-stitch. Insert the hook and make a single crochet stitch. Place a stitch marker. Then continue crocheting. Complete to the 9th single crochet stitch by yourself. Now we've completed 8 single crochets. This is where you insert the hook for the 9th single crochet stitch. Remove it. Insert hook under the V-shaped stitch. Then make the 9th single crochet. After completing 9 single crochets, at the position of the 9th single crochet, place a stitch marker. After completing this row, we'll similarly flip the piece again. Then continue repeating the crochet method from the previous rows. Then, at the starting position, we'll crochet a chain stitch, yarn over and pull through. 1 chain stitch. Locate the position of the first V-stitch. This is the first stitch position. Remove it. After finding the position, we insert the hook through. Then work a single crochet stitch. After completing the first single crochet, place a stitch marker to mark the first stitch. Repeat the previous method. Total of 9 single crochet stitches. The crochet method is the same as the previous row. We'll continue crocheting the rest ourselves. Now we've finished 8 single crochet stitches. The last single crochet stitch is here. We insert the hook to make the 9th single crochet stitch. Place a stitch marker at the 9th single crochet position. Mark the 1st and 9th stitches of each row with stitch markers. After each row is completed, turn it over to continue crocheting. At the beginning of each row, always start by crocheting a chain stitch. Then we make a single crochet stitch in each V-stitch. Every row consists of 9 single crochet stitches. This piece needs to be crocheted to 24 centimeters. If you are buying a large bag, you need to crochet it to 31 centimeters. Let's take a look. We need to crochet until it reaches 24 centimeters in length. Here we've already crocheted 2 centimeters. We need to crochet a total of 24 centimeters. Continue the same method until reaching 24 centimeters. We've now completed the 24 centimeter section here. The total length from top to bottom is 24 centimeters. The last row of 9 crochet stitches is finished. Then we'll make a chain stitch to secure it. Yarn over. Lengthen the loop. Then we'll trim off the excess yarn. Then tighten this yarn. Next we'll remove this stitch marker. Hide the yarn end inside the crocheted piece. Take out the steel needle. Work a few stitches into the back of the piece. Four to 5 stitches will do. Then you can trim off the excess yarn ends. We've finished crocheting one piece here. We need to crochet another identical piece. Here I've already finished crocheting both pieces. The crochet method for this piece is to repeat the method used for this one. Take out the zipper, the needle and thread. We'll sew this zipper onto the panels. The side with the lock should face upwards. Place them on both sides. Let's sew it like this. This is how it looks after sewing. Here we're also using double strands of thread for sewing. Take out a length of thread. Tie a knot at the end of the thread. Sew one side first, then sew the other side. Just sew it on like this. Sew the rest in the same way. The other side is done the same way. After sewing, we can cut the thread and tie a knot. We've finished sewing one side here. We'll flip it over and tie a knot. Then just trim off the excess thread. The method for the other side is exactly the same method as here. After we've sewn both sides for it, then sew it onto our bag. Let's sew one side first. Take out the steel needle and the yarn. Still using double strands. Then thread the needle. Tie a knot at the end. We insert the needle into the stitch immediately above the mesh board. Let me demonstrate for you. Insert the needle from inside the body of the bag. We pass the needle through the stitch above the mesh board. Then connect it with the top panel. We pass the needle through the top panel. Then connect it with the body of the bag. We need to pay attention to stitching in the stitches right above the mesh board. We pass the needle through the stitch above the mesh board. Then connect it with the top panel. Then continue this method to complete the entire row. This is the effect after we finish sewing one side. Finally, we insert the needle into the bag body to hide the yarn end. Then proceed the same way as before. After securing the yarn end, we can trim off the excess yarn. Then we'll do the other side. It's exactly the same method as used on this side. This is what the top piece looks like when fully sewn onto the bag body. You can zip it up.